welcome to the Smoodner newsroom with MSNBC, where the gossip is fresh, the facts are biased, and the viewer ratings are quite embarrassing. I'm your host, Simon Garfunkel, with your viewer's guide to the Smoodner Games. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Donald Trump, because the 2016 Smoodner Olympics are gonna be huge. What a smashing year this will be for our 2016 Smoodner Olympic Games. But before we get into that, there's so much more to catch up on. The countries that participated in the 2012 Olympics have gone through some dramatic changes, which will greatly affect our games for this year. There have been wars, secessions, some countries have even doubled in population, and some countries are now ruled by new forms of government. For instance, the country formerly known as Caribbean went from a democratic state to a complete dictatorship, and has therefore changed its name. We have yet to hear back what the name has been changed to. The country Smithopia has gone through some dramatic changes as well. We have seen two instances of secession. Both Pera and Katie have branched off of Smithopia to form two new countries. Now, I'm no politician, but after two secessions, I would rethink the way I'm running my country. Now, due to all these changes, the Olympic Board understands the need to allow each country the chance to submit a new name and flag. If your name and flag have not changed, then this will not apply to you. We look forward to seeing new and old flags this Olympic year. Each country must submit their flag by August 1st. The presenting of the flag has been defined by the Olympic Board as displaying your flag prominently in your home, taking a picture of it and sending it in a group message. The 2016 Smoodner Olympic Board has decided to integrate some new games while keeping some of the old classics. The athletes will be pleased to know that we will continue to host games such as soccer, volleyball, sand castle building, yellow ball, shotgun bonanza, golf, and ping pong. The new games will be announced during the opening ceremonies. The athletes only have about 3 months left to train for the Olympics. Here to give us a rundown of the upcoming athletes is our Smoodner News crew. Gentlemen, it's all you boys. You're live. Can you hear us?
Welcome to the Smoodner News crew. I am Fimi Jalen.
And I am Cash Lino.
And I'm Scoot Garfunkel. And we're here to introduce some athletes for this year's Smoodner Olympics. And to discuss some Smoodner strategy.
Yeah, they're gonna need it.
Yes,
they're definitely gonna need this strategy.
It's going to be a lot different from the last time.
It'll help. It'll definitely help. There's some new surprises coming
Some
up.
Smoodner superstars this year. And the last 4 years. We have Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Small little head.
Jonathan.
Yes, Jonathan.
Jonathan. A
Jonathan.
superstar.
Yes. Very small head. Indeed. The fruit of his loins, though. Finn.
No way.
We
Savage.
have
He's
Finn
back.
this year, yes.
Finn.
We also-
The animal.
We also have Katie.
Oh no.
Hide pies.
Your pies. And everything
Hey.
else.
The winner of the pie eating contest. She's back.
She probably won't lose again. She eats like an animal.
Oh my.
Yes.
I hope
Okay.
the same is true for her.
Competitors?
For her nation.
I don't know.
Her country.
Her nation and her country, yes.
Correction.
We also have Oliver.
otherwise known as
The mighty Olive. Oh,
His strength is unmatched.
His arms.
gigantic arms.
They are huge, bigger than my head.
Yes, you have a giant head.
Very big.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Megan. Don't
Megan.
forget her.
Although
forget about
somewhat
me.
weak, she's the strongest Duland athlete.
Yes.
Not officially. Not officially.
Alright. Anyway.
Next we have Jason.
Otherwise known as
The
Block.
The block.
The Block, you're right. I'm
Block.
sorry. I didn't mean
Not,
to get him confused.
not to be confused
Yes.
with Dwayne Johnson, The Rock.
Yes.
he is an animal.
Oh
No,
man.
Jason's always been square.
He's always been that way.
No personality
No.
there.
It won't cut it this year.
Yes.
He's gonna need to change his whole view on the games.
Yes, and that
He's gonna need to take a new route through this new angle.
we know. That'll conclude our Smoodner superstars.
Alright, up next we have our rivalries. Now these people, these athletes,
Oh.
they've been having some hostility with each other
Oh yeah.
in the past years leading up to these
Been
new
very
games.
heated.
Between the
Very
last
heated.
year's games and this year's
Battles
games.
and fights, yes.
Oh man. To first start off, we have Bear and Bailey.
Oh, the dog faces.
The duck faces.
Here, we have Bailey Joe.
The
And
dog
here-
face
We have Bear
Bear.
Smith.
Yeah.
from Smithopia.
The
Smith Joe.
duck face rivalry.
Yes.
Up next, we have Jason and John's very small head.
Very tiny.
He's never really liked his head. I don't think anyone has.
And
No, I
the
don't
heated
think
battles
so.
between them the last couple of years, yes.
Yeah.
Very much
He's
so.
gonna need to maybe make it bigger. Next, we have Scout and Alicia.
She is feisty.
She sits on everyone.
And
She
bites
does
and
not
pinches.
just sit on Scout.
Don't forget about that.
She's a bloody jerk. She's
No.
mean to
No.
everybody.
Needs to be controlled.
Now
Dylan
what,
needs to
now what about
take
Scout?
control and
Now,
responsibility.
now what about Scout?
Scout?
He's a mellow guy.
Scout.
There's nothing really
he
wrong with
hasn't
him.
done
He's
anything.
innocent.
He's innocent.
The hostile
So
one
it's,
is
it's,
Alicia.
it's a one-way rivalry.
It really
going on
is.
here.
She's just a hostile person.
All right, we have
She's
some
just against
we have
everybody.
we have some hazing going on between our athletes and our participants.
Who's next?
Next, we have Blaine and his small pinky.
His little
can't-
body.
He can't even compete with himself.
That poor
He just
pinky.
pops out.
That poor.
Everything just
Pinky.
pops.
Can't control any of his limbs or any of
No.
his other little limbs, whatever. Yeah.
And next, of course, we have Patrice and wealthy, worthy suitors.
Really, any suitors, really.
Probably. I don't know if
she
she
can't
find
find.
a wealthy.
They can find her,
Everyone.
but she can't find them.
We,
The truth.
all right,
Will she ever find one?
the world will never know.
Never.
Up next, finally, we have Ryan Wood and his emotional feelings.
He got a little bit emotional last time.
I mean, you can't
He does that a lot.
You cannot simply be a
When you-
poor loser in the Olympic Games. It doesn't look good for you.
No, it does not.
It will not work.
Scoot, do you mind doing that sound one more time?
Ah.
When you hear that during the games, leave. There will be waterfalls.
Immediately.
Waterfalls will be coming.
Such a baby.
True. So very true. And our last segment for tonight is our last bits of advice for you competitors out there. We will start with Cash.
No. We're going to start with Scoot.
No. We're going to start with Cash.
No. Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes. very much so.
My bit of advice that I have. Remember, your age differential does not put you at a disadvantage.
No, it does not.
Why? Just Just look at the athletes like Oliver, the mighty olive, and Finn, the animal. It works. It works for them. It really does.
Yes. I had some advice prepared. Ladies and gentlemen of the nations and of the world, if you have a dog,
Yes.
make sure to walk it. And if you
You can do this.
I lost my train of thought.
What happens to the best of us?
If you have a dog, just make sure to walk it. The dogs need to be walked.
It's okay, Scoot.
That concludes my advice.
And my final advice to all the competitors out there is that there ain't no mountain high enough. There ain't no valley low enough.
Oh,
There ain't no river wide enough to bring me from getting to you.
Smoodner Olympics.
Thank you, Smoodner News Crew. Now, athletes should be vigorously training. Sharpen your yellowball skills. Get in shape for soccer. Make blueprints for your sandcastle. Get prepared and have fun. Well, folks, that's all the time we have for today. Remember to tune in to Smoodner Newsroom for your Smoodner Olympic news. Till then, I'm Simon Garfunkel.